Thank you so much to our Region 9 administrator for that lovely intro and the potential job offer. Thank you. Um, I'm Senator Priya Sundareshan. I represent LD 18 in the Arizona Senate, and I am just here in support and celebration of these new EPA rules. I guess I'll go into a little of my own background because I come to the state Senate from a background of environmental advocacy ever since I really learned about climate change in college and knew that scientists were very clear on what the source of the problem was and what steps needed to be taken in the sense of reducing greenhouse gas emissions in order to mitigate the worst effects of climate change. I knew that climate change was a driving factor in my own career. I studied environmental policy in addition to my engineering degree, and then pursued my law background with a focus on environmental law, and became an environmental advocate before my now position in the state Senate. So, climate change and environmental issues have long been important to me, and the knowledge that climate change is occurring, but that the actions that we can take in order to mitigate the worst effects of climate change are in our own hands has really been a driving factor. And, really that's why these actions that the EPA has taken and the rules that have been finalized last week are so critical. The set of four rules are so important to see. I'm so glad to see that we are setting we're regulating and leading to reductions in greenhouse gases from existing coal plants and new gas plants that are going to be built. Here in Arizona, we do have coal plants that still operate, and we have a number of gas plants that will be built. And so these rules are very important in making sure that Arizona continues to source energy and generate energy, but does so in a clean way, one that will not shortchange our future for our present day energy needs. As my as for my current role, I am ranking member on the Senate Energy, Water, Natural Resources Committee here in Arizona, and we're not yet at the place where we are leading at the state level. The legislature still has some outdated statutes on the books that need to be repealed in terms of greenhouse gas emissions and actions that we can take at the state level. And meanwhile, we're also seeing actions by our utility regulator to deregulate and fail to update our renewable portfolio standards and fail to really incentivize new solar and other renewable deployment. And that's why I'm so thankful that we have multiple layers of government and that our Environmental Protection Agency is that federal level that has come in with these strong standards, drawing upon the strong background of the agency employees and the analysis that's been performed. And so that these rules, in effect, when in effect, will allow for the state and local partnership with our federal government in order to continue moving in a good transition towards more renewable energy. And I will continue from my vantage point in the state Senate to be advocating for stronger action that will again further complement the EPA rules that are being promulgated today. And that just really highlights the importance of the advocacy at all levels of government. Continue to for advocates out there, keep doing what you're doing. It's very important that government officials at all levels hear about the importance of climate change to everyday people because of the impacts on our public health, the impacts on our ability to continue to live sustainably in our environments.